What is up, guys? It's Knowledge here today. I'm bringing you guys some tips on Fortnite and how to build better and edit faster on PC. Today, we're going to be going over settings, techniques, and practices that you can use and implement in your own regimen in order to improve at all these things. So let's get straight into it. Make sure that before we get started on anything, you leave a like on this video. It's free and it helps me out a ton. And if you want to keep on improving and more how-tos, let me know by subscribing and hitting the bell icon so you can keep on improving and get video updates when I post. Alright guys, let's hop straight into the setting you guys are going to need. So let's go straight to settings. The first tab you're going to click on is this one. You're going to make sure auto open doors is on. You can auto open doors with this setting faster than you can by building it and toggling it. A lot of pro players are starting to turn this on, so make sure you do have it. And also turn on turbo building. This one has a little bit more of a debate, but typically people don't use it just because they're not used to it. But once you turn on turbo building, just like turbo implies, you are going to be building a lot faster. So your edit binds, you're going to make sure your mouse wheel up are both set for the reset build as well as building edit, and that's going to make sure that you guys go ahead and edit as fast as possible with your scroll wheel. That way you just move your scroll wheel up and buildings edit. Really consistent and really fast. All the pro players are using it. Alright guys, and the last things for building is make sure your walls and stairs are actually on your mouse. This is another setting that a lot of people use. If you make sure that they're on your mouse, those are just builds that you can always rely on and are using in pretty much every pattern there is in building. So I highly recommend putting it on your mouse buttons 1 and 2 and getting them on there. The next step is actually practice and implementing the techniques that you're going to learn. This map is a one-stop shop for all those things. The map code should be on the screen as well as in the description, but this is the 1 hour mechanics training routine map, and it's as simple as getting practice, guys. A lot of people are going to tell you to go out there and free build, and that's a great way to warm up, but what do I do when I need to practice mechanics and make sure that they're solid and complete them repeatedly? So the first thing is editing training, or the editing timing course. Basically what Raider 464 says to do is you're going to click edit and do this, and there should be a timer that pops up once I start doing it. But the key to this is to make sure that you click edit and then select it at the same time within milliseconds. I'm literally pressing the edit button, which is F, just a few milliseconds before I press this. And what that's going to do is it's going to make it so you edit as quick as possible. And after you do this, you're just going to make sure you're doing it consistently and cleanly. Speed does not matter, guys. This is the correct way. This is the correct way. The incorrect way is when you have that long second of blue. If you have a long blue before, that's not what you want. It should instantly turn gray, just like that. And you're gonna want to do that repeatedly. Eventually you guys are gonna be able to do it really fast and crank them out consistently once you do this. But that's not what you want to do when you're first practicing. When you first practice, you just want to be consistent. Make sure you have as little blue popping up as possible, and that's really what's gonna make you guys better. So don't go spamming everything, showing off. That's not what it's about. Just make sure you go slow and have as little blue time as possible. Remember. Alright guys, so you're going to want to complete this module, and I'll meet you guys at the top. Alright guys, and make sure that you do each of these individually. The more you practice, the better you will become. These have explanations on them. It tells you 2 tile edits from bottom to top, so you just go from bottom to top. Remember, as little blue as possible, walk through each of these. Free building is good. If you guys don't know how to do 90s, depending on what skill level you are, Google those techniques, Google retakes, and practice them. I know you guys might be annoyed with hearing practice is the key, but I'm giving you guys all the tools you need. Just continuously implement them and you will become better at the game. The crosshair placement module is one of my personal favorites. What you're going to do is go ahead and reset the build, and you're going to follow this while moving. And remember, consistent movements. Later module, all you're going to do is consistently edit as you're moving. As simple as that, and make sure you're following the red outline as best as you can while moving around. And then as the time goes on, you can use some more speed. And this is going to walk you with the timer. Make sure you're continuously moving and your edits are consistent as you're moving around and following the red circle. and it's going to walk you through all of the possible edits as you continue with the course. Just grind these out every day, 15 minutes before you start playing, and your editing speed will increase, and you guys will become better players. This is an awesome map. I'm going to move on to the final map. It's a free building map, and then maybe I'll show you guys a mechanics map as well. These maps are reoccurring themes in my videos for a reason, guys. They are the best practice maps available. Raider464, thank you. Make sure you utilize them. Ranking, it's going to help develop your mechanics really fast and get your 90s on point. The map code is in the description. You guys can pause the video, go right now, start cranking, get that practice in. Everything that I tell you is about practice, remember that. So basically what this map does is when you get to the top, it's going to spawn you over here, and then you'll start cranking over there. That way no time is wasted coming down or breaking builds. This map cuts it all out, saves you a lot of time. You can also go at half speed if something's too hard for you. Turn on no jump fatigue. Jump fatigue is like when you're spamming the jump button, your character can't jump as much after the third jump. And of course there's the normal setting, and then there's the faster setting if you feel like you really need to practice. It's really simple. Just free build, crank some 90s, just crank 90s, and you'll be all set. Get raw practice in, some free building, on 30 minutes of cranking. I know it sounds ridiculous, but 30 minutes of cranking a day, and you'll be on keyboard and mouse, and you'll be a beast. Let's go on to the next map. Alright guys, remember that all of these map codes are down in the description, so just make sure to check that out, copy and paste them since you're on PC, and you'll be ready to go. Alright, so this is Raiders Mechanics practice map. It's really basic. All you do is shoot the numbers, and it'll give you an explanation. Go ahead and shoot the numbers. We're going to go through. And there's an explanation for each course. This one's really simple, and there's bots to practice on, and this is basically just going to practice your editing, and you're going to get better as you keep going. Oh man, there we go. That's why I have this map, because I need to practice. So yeah, just do the edits, place a wall, go like this. Simple, easy stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and crank the rest of these out, and then I'm gonna go ahead and meet you guys in the main lobby again to show you my next favorite module. Alright guys, so we're gonna go on to the next module. Make sure that after you do that, you do module 2. It's the same thing, but it's on the right side. The next module to go ahead and practice, this one's probably gonna be the most vital one, so make sure you guys are paying attention. This is number 9 out of the modules. You're gonna go ahead and do a wall replace, edit the wall, stair, edit stair, and then shoot. And the second one, for some reason he always glitches out on the first time, but destroy a wall like that. Boom, place cone, do whatever you want. You can do that. You can do whatever you want, but first one, wall replace. And then as time goes on, you can do the same thing on both bots. You can box them up, but this map should help you with mechanics and practicing to make sure that you do become better over time as well. I just wanted to take a moment to personally thank you guys for making it to the end of the video. Definitely make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and make sure you hit the bell so you can get notified about future videos. My link to my Twitch is in the description. Would love to see you guys in the chat. See you guys soon.